Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know.
Alright, everybody. Hello, and welcome to... This is episode 9? Yeah, episode 9. I am watching an old video instead of looking at today's game, turns out. Welcome to episode 9. I'm very excited for today's game. Yeah, just like... So, today's mission, the captain has sent out this group, which is why there's not a mission briefing for you all. They all got their briefings. The captain has sent out her most trusted members of the crew to locate somebody rumored with a very interesting way of doing magic. So, the Sea Devils crew of Pim, Ento, and Nichol piloting the Sea Devil ship, and this one actually has a name. We named it the other night. It is the Devil's Due. So that is the name of you all's ship. Okay. We are going to the coastal town of Avernus to find this new person and hopefully recruit her to both Lockstitch and for the Sea Devils. The catch is, we've got to get a dear friend of hers out of a contract. Alright, let's start this game. I'm going to introduce... It's like all of the... Definitely all the characters. So we have Ento, played by Corey.
Hello, everyone.
And we got Pim, played by Carrie.
Oh my gods, hi.
We have Nichol, played by Professor Winter.
Everyone.
Alright, and you show up to Avernus. Avernus?
Avernus.
Avernus. And it's just like, it is a bustling coastal town, Nichol. As soon as you land, you've never seen this many devil rays in one place. It's not, and that's not saying there's a ton of them, but there are enough that it's just... Alright. Many of them are nodding to you three in very specific ways. Like, you don't need to roll for what that nod is. The fact that you all have the Sea Devils tag tells everyone, you know immediately, they are recognizing you for who you are. Not for Lockstitch, but for Sea Devil.
Yeah, and at this point, Nichol is trying his absolute best to not look incredibly nervous because this is the most number of devil rays he's been around ever.
you all have the contact information for this person. What, as you step off the ship, what stuff did you bring? What is your loadout, basically? Are you guys all, like, every one of your weapons strapped to your back? Or are you just very casual about this?
Everyone's weapons strapped to Ento's back. Just everything. No.
I would say Pim is obviously she's gonna have her 2 primary weapons, but then she's gonna try to keep it light so she doesn't look like a walking arsenal per usual. So she would have her axe and her gun.
Well, except for having like an unusual looking gauntlet with all sorts of sigils on it, looks completely unarmed. He still has his thing where he can bring Fable to hand if necessary, but he's not keeping it on his person yet.
Ento is absolutely wearing his full plate null metal, with both swords on his hips and his giant null metal kanabo strapped to his back. He looks like a tank.
Maybe we just, since we're the ones that look out of place here, maybe we just look like Nichol's bodyguards. Maybe Nichol's important.
Oh, no. I mean, immediately they recognize you as, like,
Sea
you
Devils.
are Pim of the Sea
Oh,
Devils
okay.
crew. You
All right.
just got off the Devil's Due.
True. Okay. All right. We good. Then they know. They're fine. If they know who I am, then yeah. Okay. They would expect this from me. So yeah. I'm loaded. I got stuff on me. So I would say I've got, all right. So we got gun.
I'm
We
like-
got
like,
axe.
Before we fully get into description, I have to be very clear. Just because the storyline you guys know that's coming, we're gonna have to leave the null behind.
Yeah.
For how we're getting in.
Okay. So, gonna do
Ento's not wearing anything underneath the null metal.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Ento is very cross.
So yeah,
I mean,
you guys
if
are
you
just
need some ice clothes, I could make something work. It won't be pleasant, but
I mean, Ento's usually half naked anyways, so judging by
Fair.
his artwork.
it.
I am going to. You guys, so I just wanted to know if you guys were like going in loud or not. And like everybody on the street is very specifically not making eye contact.
Nichol, why is everybody being weird?
I think they know who we are and probably don't want to piss us off.
Well, we're not complete assholes, are we?
They don't know that yet.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair.
Alright, everyone. This is MEDAHJ, our contact. She is played by Kim.
Hi.
This is your contact, everybody. This is
Hi.
who the captain has hired you to find. Well, not hired you, asked you to find.
Excuse me, are you MEDAHJ?
Who's asking?
We are friends of the captain of the Lockstitch crew.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm MEDAHJ.
Hi, I'm Pim. This is my brother Ento, and this is Officer Nichol. It's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
We were sent to find you because apparently you have a particular set of skills that the captain is interested in.
Oh, um, I might. What does she want to do with it?
What does the captain want to do with it? Are we just supposed to get her to come back with us? Is that the plan?
Oh, sorry, were you asking me? Oh,
Yes.
sorry. The captain fully, it does appear
Like, what does my mission note say?
she's looking to craft something. The captain is gathering materials and people she believes can use those materials.
Well, the captain is looking, or has requested your services in crafting a specific item. She has been gathering materials that you are said to be able to use.
Okay. That sounds doable. So right now, so I'm asking you, Alan. So right now, do I follow them to the ship, or do I don't know what.
I think MEDAHJ right now, if you're fine with this part, you were already trying to find a way to get your friend out of the predicament that she's in. If they show up looking for you to help them, and you already have a problem they might be able to help you with.
Got your back. We'll scratch
Ah,
ours kind of thing.
okay. I'd love to help you guys out if you can help me out with a problem.
Oh, we love problems. We are a problem, apparently. Ah, so,
Not,
tell me, what is your problem?
So I've got a friend who works at Dunco, and I'm trying to get um, her out, but she's got a contract, and so that's the issue.
Justin's gonna start squirming around in my pack and pop out as soon as he hears Dunko, because he knows that it means we going somewhere fun for him. So Justin's gonna pop out and start like kind of flapping around and like all of a sudden looking around your workshop. Justin is that fun little red guy that is like popped up next to me. For reference, Justin is a demon who happens to be my adopted son.
Oh,
So he's adorable, but also terrifying and violent, and will eat anyone or anything if allowed to. So he's excitable right now, and be like, "Oh, okay, Dunko, you say? What are they doing at Dunko?"
my friend is dying from boredom and the routine of working there, and so I love to get her out of there before her soul dies.
Well, we can't
Uh,
have boredom.
I thought we were
think
gonna
we can
end
help
up
with that.
punching stuff. This sounds like I'm not gonna get to hit anything.
Honestly, I still think there's a distinct possibility of hitting in your future. So let's find out.
Have you
Okay.
been to hell before, Ento?
I mean, I've been in your bedroom before, and that was pretty scary.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
think I've been to hell.
Wow.
Listen,
Fuck
you need to
you.
clean. You need to clean.
I will not stand here and listen to this blasphemy.
It is a mess. It is an absolute mess. Do I need to tell Mom
You wouldn't.
what your
Those
room
two
looks
are
like?
going.
Would not dare.
Well, then
You-
just pick up a little bit.
Oh my god, stay out of my room! You are a grown-ass adult! You go to your own damn bedroom! How about that? Maybe if you didn't try to sneak in and sleep everywhere that I fucking sleep all the goddamn time, you have got to have your own quarters at this point.
Listen, I
Two of them are
have.
talking. Yeah, Nichol is going to head to MEDAHJ and say, "Sorry, that just happens sometimes." So, while they're going, maybe we could. You happen to have a good way where we might be able to get the Dunko help out your friend?
You can just hear slapping in the background.
Ow! Ow! Stop it!
I was gonna say, while you guys were bickering, I slowly closed my bedroom door because it's really and then I could go talk with
Oh,
Nicole.
Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever really flown into hell or Dunko. So, well, I was hoping if you talk with your friend who's there so often, you happen to have a good way to get in there.
Yes, I'm able to create tears that lets me get a peek into hell. I haven't made one big enough for more than one person, but I would give it a go. Things seem to work out for me my whole life, so we'll see.
Right? Sounds good. I mean, it's good. I'm willing to give it a try. Well, assuming two of them are done with their thing. Nichol looks back. Not sure whether he's going to be seeing blood at this point or not, but maybe he'll be pleasantly surprised.
him who is arguably smaller than Ento currently has him in a headlock and is giving him a noogie.
100%. Well, tears sound really interesting. She lets him go and kind of gives him a shove. She's like, all right, I'm down. We'll scratch your back. You scratch the captain's.
Perfect. Let's go open that tear.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. MEDAHJ, can you give, you have 2 tags that I think would be perfect for it. You could either use your Tinkerer tag, or you could use your Magical tag. And this isn't whether or not you can open this tear. It is how bad it is, not how bad, or if there are ramifications. If it goes a little bit wrong, if the tear doesn't close right.
Oh.
You could just roll one 20-sider, and it would be you just do it, and you let that number go. Or, if you want to spend a tag point, which you start with 10 of them,
Oh.
you can use Tinker for a cost of 1, and that'll give you a second d20. Or you could use Magical, and those will both give you just 1 extra. But you could use 2 of them, so you could roll 3d20.
Oh.
Also, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying oh to acknowledge.
Absolutely. Also, if any of your other people in the scene believe that they have a tag that might help you get through, they can offer to use one of their points to give you another die.
I think I would try to use 1 tag from Magical and 1 tag from Tinker and see.
Absolutely. That is going to be 3d20.
3d20. Okay. Like that?
Exactly so. 15. So anything above a 14, things go exactly as you want with no negative repercussions. A 20 means it goes above and beyond, but over a 14 means you got it perfectly.
Yay.
So what does a tear look like?
I would say a what's the word? Vertical tear from the head to the toe, and then yeah.
Absolutely. And everybody is just like walking right through this? No, that's to the other three.
Justin is just on his way, just like straight in. So Pim is running after Justin.
Going to take a glance behind us just to make sure no one's not us is following, then head it.
I think Ento definitely was trying to sneak one piece of null metal armor in, and one of our either Prof or either Nichol or Pim caught him.
And then MEDAHJ goes in and closes up the tear behind her.
Absolutely. Closing it up behind us is like an important step that gets left behind a lot. And while you all arrive outside the corporate headquarters of Dunco, this massive skyscraper, all around you, literal hell. Like flames, pitchforks, devils running around, pools of lava. But what if hell was just one giant skyscraper and then strip mall after strip mall after strip mall? That is where we are. And meanwhile, upstairs in this building, we have AURELIE, played by Sarah.
Hello. Hello there. Please tell me you're not trying to make me get another snare made.
It's like, this is your exit interview. We all pulled it in, we chipped in, and we got you a cake.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like, it's great. Craig made it. Well, he didn't make it. He went to the store and he stopped licking most of the frosting off of it.
Oh, is that why this part's still missing?
That is probably why that part's missing.
I see. That's okay. I still love the effort, guys, you know.
Oh, it's just like we're really rooting for you today. This is Laura. Laura walks up to you. She is HR. She's the counselor, and she wants to give you this big bugbear hug.
Oh, thank you so much.
Just petting your hair. She's like, I really hope you make it out.
Oh,
you're gonna knock him dead, kid.
Thank you, Laura. It's already cramped in here as it is. I love this hug. I love it. I could feel it from afar.
Also, the chicken is very close to your hair.
Lovely chicken. I will surely miss the free eggs that has come from our bathroom.
It's just like Illithinda walks in, she manages to part the room despite the fact that Craig and Laura are taking up 90% of this room. They separate so they're not even like touching her suit. And she walks up to you and she's like, "So, today is your last day?"
Yes, it is. It'll be very sad to see you go, or no longer see you.
It truly will be quite sad. In the event of your death, before you leave this office, all of your unearthly remains belong to the company. I need you to sign here. And then she begins reading off in the event that a group of adventurers try to perform a heroic rescue, they must follow all accordance of Dunko exit interview rules. Do you agree?
Can I attempt to sign just the cat smile instead of my actual signature?
Mm-hmm. I would say absolutely. You could roll hellish for this. Where you could. All right. You could lie. With
Oh, no, I
help.
don't want to lie. I just
Oh.
want to be very devious and just sign and just.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
fine?
I would say roll me 2d20.
2?
Yep, definitely. All right, a 12 gets you. A 12 gets you out of one of them.
Okay.
One of these pieces you sign in such a way that it doesn't, like the little cat signature. Is it that they own everything in the event of your death? Or is it that if a group of adventurers show up to try to save you, they have to follow Dunko's corporate rules?
Oh, I get to choose which one?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm, how? I don't have that many possessions anyway. Might as well just. I'll do it on the one where it gives them all of my stuff.
And they show up, and Ithelinda's just like, all right, now this paperwork seems to be in order. Also, apparently you have a guest at the desks, at the front desk.
A guest? Is this one last mission before I leave? I gather my few items and begrudgingly exit.
Let's go to. Alright, so you four arrive at the front desk. Sitting at the front desk is a crow looking down. He's like a Kenku style. He has just this most stained hoodie you've ever seen. And he is currently not paying any attention to you. He's got headphones on.
Oh, this is still me? Yes? Okay.
Oh no, this part is for the other four. Like you, I think you're on are you on the way down the elevator to them?
Yes.
I look at the other crew members and say, what do we do here?
We don't want to go in too hot, right now. Now this crow looks like he cares if we. Crow doesn't look like he's caring about much of anything.
Agreed.
Hey, man.
He just looks up and he's just like, all right. Puts a piece of like who are you meeting?
For us to know and you to not mind.
It's just like, all right. Are you here for? It's like, no, you know what? Elevator's right there, and he just points to an elevator. I do not think Charlie cares.
Hey, thanks, man.
Ento pulls out a lollipop. No one's sure where he pulled it from, based on his lack of clothing. and hands it to Charlie. Did you say?
Yeah, this is Charlie.
Hands it to Charlie and just pats him on the head.
He did.
Oh, I turned to the crow front desk assistant. Hey, what floor is the trap making floor?
Oh, R&D?
Sure.
It's like R&D or practical applications. Because, like, there's the teams we send out to install the traps, and then there's the people that build the traps.
That
Oh.
one.
Yes, that one.
He just, like, puts a lollipop in his mouth. He's just like, basement. But then, I think that is actually when the other, when the elevator just opens up and AURELIE is right there.
Hey!
Bing,
Oh,
bing.
hey. Hey, MEDAHJ, what the heck are you doing here?
We're
Are you-
here to get you out. And this is the crew I just met today.
Oh my god, I just signed. This works out so perfectly, please. I whisper, beggingly, please get me out of here. I can't stand these red walls to MEDAHJ. As I also whisper, who's everyone else? Why is there a crowd here?
They sort of found me, and they're interested in my magic, but I didn't ask too much about it. I just wanted to see if they could help me get you out. And, yeah.
Ooh, does this mean adventure? Do I have to? This doesn't involve a table, right? I can move places.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I don't
great!
know.
I spin around and I am.
There's lots of adventure.
Oh, great! I spin around and I bashfully introduce myself. Hi, I am the lovely AURELIE. I am at your service. Whatever you got, just don't sit me in a chair, or I will trap you in a hole for your life.
I happen to hate paperwork, so you have nothing to fear. I run a very large company, and I don't know where my paperwork goes, so never you mind.
Oh, great! I think I've fallen in love already. Okay, tell
Perfect.
me where you need me. I want to see nothing. I want to see the world, please. Can you give
Well-
me that?
I can show you the world.
Oh, this reminds me of my favorite movie. I love it. I am in.
The world,
Take
the
me
world
away.
is shining. It's shimmering. One could say splendid.
Well, we
Enough of
gotta
that.
get you out of here, right? So, like, how do we get you out of here? Do we just walk out the door, or like, how's this work?
So my somewhat manager bossy lady, I've already forgotten what her name is, but she's said something about doing some tests, get out of here, and if I die, I give them all my stuff. So I want to avoid dying at all costs.
Risk of death. Okay, we're good at that. We're good at that.
Good. Then
We risk death daily.
that is great. I now I'm a little scared, but I'm still very eager.
Well, lucky for you, we are still alive. So do the math.
Great. Okay, I think we'll can I just go back into the elevator and push up
Oh,
buttons?
Push
Absolutely.
the potential death button.
Yeah.
So, I will use Charlie as the NPC that describes this, and he's just like, exit interview, absolutely, all right. He hits a button, and you guys just hear alarms going, like an old style like fire alarm going off, and then like sheets of metal drop over all of the windows and all of the doors.
Oh shoot, this happened a month ago. I should have known. The doors, the windows.
Yep. Like that's
And
when
Joe, I
Chad
think you're gonna
tried
get
to
to punch
quit.
somebody.
Yeah, see, my memory isn't the best. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know where we're going, but let's ask Charlie. Maybe he's like me. Let me try. I go up to Charlie and I try to slyly give my best smile and also be, hey man, any tips on how to get out of here?
Alive.
Alive. Strictly alive.
Charlie looks up from his magazine, and I don't know what. No, he definitely doesn't look up from a magazine. He looks up from a very. They have cell phones in this specific part of the hell, but not once you leave hell. We don't really have that level of technology, but he does. And he's watching a stream, and he shows you a picture, and he shows you the what he's watching is Baphomet, and she is standing on a platform holding up Aurelie's, like, all of the possible complaints about you at work and all of your deepest secrets that she has found. And she's just like, if I'm not off the air in a half an hour, I am going to, and like she is going to just start releasing personal information about you. And then she holds up one for Ento, one for Pim, one for Nichol, and one for MEDAHJ.
What in the blazes?
We need
I
to stop him.
I start to throw a fit because I am sick and tired of her influencer esque dreams and go back up. I corral everyone to go back up with me to go fight her.
Ento leans over to
Absolutely.
Aurelie. Do you want me to punch her? Cause I'll fucking punch her. I'll punch her so fucking hard.
Um,
You will.
you I guess you could do whatever you want you with your punches. Just avoid me. I don't want to die yet, and your punches sound scary.
I want to see it.
I'm not gonna punch you. You're adorable. We're here to help you. But that one, the goat-faced one, I don't like her.
All right, let's go then. I am with it. Do I also have a phone thing to something to record this?
Yeah,
Oh my
what
God,
what
yes,
does yours
live
look
stream.
like?
Okay, great. Make sure it's in frame. Okay, that's all I ask. I just want a memory of just this violence, please, and thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Make sure to
you
get my
got
good
it.
side. It's the left side.
Okay, no worries. I'm good at gymnastics, aerobatics. I will all the angles. Let's head on up.
Perfect. I move a lot. Also, I'm very
Alan?
curious what this lady has against me that isn't already out in the open.
Yeah, you're kind of an open book.
Yes.
Hey, Alan,
Not so.
Yes.
How about we get going?
could I use some of my magic to make sure that the stream on our end goes like perfectly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Okay. We could definitely actually do something really cool with that. Let me.
Who can we stream this to back home?
That's what I was thinking about. Like,
Pat. Ooh, can we get it to Pat?
yeah, I was like, do we have any communications characters in chat? You know?
Pat, are you here? Bala, maybe? Bala's here. I
Then
see her.
absolutely. Okay.
Ooh, Pat's here
And,
too.
all right, we got Patagon, and we. All right. So we are hilariously streaming from hell again. Okay. Give me. So you give me 2d20, and then Pim, I want you to roll me 2d20, one for Patagon and one for Pollux and Caster.
All right, hopefully we got all those bad ones out of the way, guys.
And we can drop a 1 if we get one because Patagon's right there.
A 2 and a 5. Yay. We're doing real good, guys.
Am I rolling, Alan, or
Oh yeah, MEDAHJ, I think.
okay? Was
Did you
that my
like-
role, or
No, that was assistance rolls. Like
Oh,
you get
okay.
to make your own. If any of those were higher than whatever you'll get, then
oh, okay? I just wasn't sure if I clicked the dice yet. Okay, there it is.
so a lesser
Uh-oh.
unless somebody, because somebody can raise it with cards if they would like to. What is making it look perfect look like? So, are we making Dunko look bad, or are we making you guys look good?
Can I use a tag to help? Is that a
what
thing?
tag would you use? Yeah,
Technician. Expert
Absolutely.
in advanced technology.
yeah. Give me another. Give me a D20.
You
Come
got
on.
this. No.
Never mind.
Helltech must be like really weird.
I was trying to get in, everyone's good side and make us look just epic
All right.
during this
Yeah.
rescue.
The highest roll we got was a 12.
Mhm.
Caustic. But I think, yeah, it's still a success. People in the outside world are seeing it is coming up on televisions because we have about like 20s to early turn of the century televisions and stuff. And that is just coming up on the screen. They are who's holding the camera and what does the camera look like?
I'm holding the camera and I kind of want it to look like a camcorder, but not like the big funky camcorders, just like the little handheld one.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so we are streaming against. Yep. Okay. So, standing on a podium. I'm gonna focus ping that so it can move the camera, I think. Standing on a podium is Baphomet, and all around you she has laser lights and fog machines are going on the floor. And she has... Have you guys ever seen American Gladiators? And
Yeah.
if not, that's
Yeah.
okay, because she's standing behind a giant turret that
Oh.
launches paintballs the size of tennis balls.
Oh.
Oh,
Technically, they would hurt less.
oh goodness. I am still we're still a ways away, right? Or are we
Yeah,
like about
you're quite a distance. There's like a huge room between you and her, and she fires the gun to show everybody. It splats against the wall and then begins eating through the office wall.
Ooh.
I take back my statement.
Okay. I'm muttering under my breath. Since when has this girl gotten this thing, huh? She's all about kawaii this, kawaii that. This is not so very kawaii. As I'm trying to figure out a way to get behind her.
I wanna. My character MEDAHJ turns to AURELIE and asks, do you remember in the contract that you signed whether we needed to kill her or just like make her unconscious?
I don't think so. I didn't really read it well. I just thought it was another one of those forms that she gives me, but I don't think we need to kill her. Maybe just knock her unconscious. I know Ento wants to really punch her, and that's fine. But I don't think we need to kill her. I don't want
mean-
blood on my hands. I just want to, scare her.
So I'm not punching her that hard.
Oh, okay.
I
Perfect
mean, I'll
then.
just sit this one out. I'm not very good at incapacitating.
Okay.
Real quick, me metagaming a little bit here. Number one, they will each have a document that you just need to take from them. It's your file. Like, as soon as you get your file back, she has your personal information, and therefore she has all of your tags. Like, and she will release it to your enemies for a cost. Like, if somebody wanted to pay for the Lockstitch's flaws after you guys leave, like, they have Ento's file, or like AURELIE's file, MEDAHJ's file, Pim's file, and Nichol's file, so they could tell everybody what you guys are bad at.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
Oh,
That
that
said-
changes
And
everything.
immediately trains her gun right on Baphomet's head.
That said, right there, like at Dunco, you're expected to die on missions. They have a pretty robust healthcare system that does involve resurrections, both scientifically and magically. So, Baphomet has died before.
And
She
she
gonna
will
die
die
again.
again.
Let's get those papers.
For
She
reference,
has-
Pim has a 9-barrel shotgun trained on Baphomet's head right now.
Baphomet is behind a turret with a circular shield. It looks to be bulletproof, but hell standards. You will be able to break it if you try enough. It has its own HP meter. Each of these tennis ball sized things is a different color. The one that hit the wall was green. The next one loaded is black. The one after that is red. And then it goes green, black, red.
Can I out of fear, because she hasn't seen the black paintball yet, so can I talk to MEDAHJ to make like some sort of shield to block us, like not an anti-trap, but sort of like an anti-trap, so that we don't die on the first, just because I'm overly cautious.
Absolutely. Are you talking like something that if the ball flies at you, it redirects it back at her, or are you
Yeah.
talking just like a
Yeah.
wall? Oh,
No,
okay,
redirect.
absolutely.
Kind of like a skateboard slide thing where it'll comically
okay.
go through it and spin around and come right back at her.
Oh, we're really Looney Tunes in it. All right, absolutely. Yeah, I would say you could roll Artisan, Engineer, and Hellish. Like, so you start with 10 tag points. You roll 1d20 and just take whatever it is if you don't use a tag. If you want to use another tag, like if you want to use a point for Artisan, you'd roll 2d20. If you want, and you could use all 3 of your tags. You could get up to 4d20.
I'll use 2 of them. I'll use my engineer and my hellish, because I don't want her to release those papers.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's
Give me
2?
3d20.
Oh, 3d20?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 is a success.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
So she just sees you two right in the middle and like immediately like cocks this turret back and fires it at you. What the black ones do is they add a tag to something when they hit it. And can you roll me 1d20
D20.
of 4? Melting. where did you aim this? Like, the ball would have hit you and given you the tag melting, but instead you are shooting it back at Baphomet.
Does that mean she melts?
Roll me. I mean, yeah. She is like melting in front of us.
Wait, is it her or the turret? Because either.
Roll me. Yeah. Do you want to make Yeah, we'll turn this into an attack. How would you aim this? Like, we know that you made it. We know that it works. Like, it is going.
I kind of want it to come down, kind of like a comet coming down, but it's right, right on her. Yes.
Okay,
sorry.
so like a mortar. So you are actually aiming for her, not the turret.
Because she controls the turret, right?
That's true. That's true.
Then yes. I'm more scared of her holding the paperwork than the turret because I could fix the turret. It's engineerable, but she scares me with holding papers.
Absolutely. Yeah, roll those three dice again for your attack. You don't need to spend any more tag points, but
Okay.
this is the attack version of it.
Okay.
All right, it's right in the middle of the road. It splashes on her. Like, I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want to melt Baphomet, or do you just want to melt your paperwork?
Oh. And the paperwork only has negative things, right? Like things that. Yeah, burn the paperwork. Maybe.
No,
Yes.
I'm down.
Yes.
And
Wait, can I ask? Sorry, can I ask my teammates, or is it kind of?
Oh yeah, you could ask. Well, like
Okay.
I'm totally down with you guys metagaming it a little bit. Just.
Do you guys care if I just go for the paperwork, or you guys want to scrap with her too?
Out of character, do whatever you want to do. In character, if you ask Pim whether you should kill her or take paperwork, Pim's going to say kill her, and then we'll just take the paperwork.
Oh, that is true.
But, so, you do whatever you want to do.
I'll agree with that. Out of character, in character, Nichol would say, go for the paperwork. That'll give us more time. This ain't going to be the last one of them. We'll have more scraps.
True. This is true. Okay.
Ento would like you to aim for the paperwork because he still really wants to punch her.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was worried about her having backup copies or digital copies, but I do want to see her face get punched. So the paper is just fine.
Okay, perfect. Paper it is.
The paperwork just starts melting in front of her, and she's just like, "Ew." And like she's looking at the cameras. Her hands are all just covered in like the gunk, and it splattered a little bit. So like I don't think she's like fully melting, but definitely like parts of her face are. This is just a temporary tag. It's not forever. It's forever for the paper, I think.
Did it get on some of her clothing? Did it ruin some of her cute clothing?
I definitely think it did, and she's very upset about it. She's like, "Ew, this is gross."
Ew, just like your face. Ew.
Your face is gross. I didn't even like you when you were here.
Oh my god. Ew.
Your cake was gross.
You're gross. Jeez.
Wait, there was cake?
Cake in the break room, but Craig touched it. It was gross. All right, everybody, come in. Everybody get close. Big guy in the back. All right, get in. Excellent. She takes a selfie with everybody.
Is she right next to us?
Oh yeah, she's like she's zooming way out, gets up everybody in a big selfie.
Eyes
Right?
shy and still
Right?
close.
Right as she's going to snap the picture, Ento punches her in the face.
That is just so rude. Baphomet just collapses to the ground. You guys have all the paperwork.
Ento picks up the phone and is like, "Did I get it? Did it?"
Him's leaning over his shoulder to see if it's in the shot.
Aurelie picks up, takes the phone and retakes a photo anyway with her on the floor.
Yes. So like we all pose for the selfie, like in front of her collapsed body, just like, oh my god, we like made it out, like.
It's just
And like
the
on the
Probably
live stream that Aurelie is taking right now, like Pim's gonna hop in the middle and just be like, "Oh my god,
Oh.
L, there's a body on the floor, like L."
And Ento's doing like
absolutely.
the Slav squat with his like the two fingers up, like right next to her, like ah.
Quick, everybody roll to go viral.
Just we actually roll.
And it was not like viral.
I'm
Ento's
afraid
trying
that I
way
would
too
roll my
hard
20.
to be.
Oh, I didn't get any better.
Oh, okay, for science now, why not?
Oh.
Eh?
So far, there are 2 12s.
I think Nichols probably doing like the shush.
Oh.
All right. Can we take her phone with us?
Yeah, for sure. Is you gonna continue streaming from her phone?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, might as
Just
well.
We're just gonna take random selfies on her phone.
So when she does get like when she wakes up and she looks through her phone, she's gonna be like, "God damn it!"
Yes, in spite of her always wanting to live stream and stuff, I would like to take her phone. And in spite, be a bigger influencer. Attempt to be a bigger influencer.
That is.
If she's still conscious. I just realized she might not be conscious, and this is all for nothing.
Like, she could just be groaning in the corner, not
Okay.
having a good day.
Then yes.
Pim is gonna hop in front of our stream that we're streaming back home and just be like, "Oh my god!"
Great. So we got one down. I'm ready to get the next one and get out of here, guys.
To the next room, arena.
Yes.
Where are we
Are there-
going?
Are there any
Yeah.
doors?
There is the elevator that you came in is
Mhm.
open again. So you need to defeat 3 of these people to get your exit interview complete. You've gotten rid of Baphomet. You have your personal file like already taken care of. Like, you know that they cannot release any secrets about you. Dunko can't punish you that way.
Perfect. Okay, then let's head on up to the next place. Oh, also, where is the chicken?
The chicken. When you go into the elevator, there is a floor that does not have a number. It just has a picture or the silhouette of a chicken.
Okay.
In this economy, I say we take the chicken.
Yes, I
And I
suddenly
was gonna say-
remember. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Ento's finger starts slowly reaching towards the chicken button.
Yes. Aurelie suddenly remembers her chicken friend and the knight's that she had to deal with the chicken. Oh no, had to deal with at Dunkel, and the chicken was her friend. So she now has this newfound justice to get chicken and bring chicken with her.
Oh.
And she beats Ento to pushing the button.
Yeah. I like her.
Ento
Right?
just looks at her and smiles like, yeah.
I guess I'll be the one to ask this. Why is there a chicken button?
Don't ask questions.
We don't ask here at Dunkel. We just do.
The elevator, in one motion, closes the door but opens it at the exact same time. Like the doors just keep going both ways. And then you're just in Dunko's bathroom. And standing on the counter is a chicken pecking at some files.
Hiya,
Tim is
chicken.
just cheering for the chicken.
The chicken just... Fuck it, you know, and the chicken is scratching the front of the file, pecks it a couple of times. It just says severance. Like, orally severance. Not the show Severance.
That's a good show.
It's a good show, and I was worried that, like, saying Severance would actually make everybody think... She's like, oh no, that's her mind.
Is this the next paper that I need to take from them?
Yeah, this would be like, if you can get out of this room with that,
Okay.
you will get, like, your money to start your new career.
Great. Okay. Can I know? Can I have the chicken's favorite food in my pocket?
That would be a hellish roll for sure, because if hellish is because you work at Dunko, and that would be a thing that you learned here.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Can I roll? Do I
go
roll?
ahead. Go ahead and roll me 2d20.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Is it even really a chicken?
What? Couple of things. What did you think was the chicken's favorite food?
Sorry, this sounds gross, but the little ants that would be, hanging out by our moldy refrigerator, collected in a tiny little jar for chicken friend to eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was so specific.
Sorry.
Girl.
I've seen him eat it once. I thought it was his favorite.
This chicken loves it. Absolutely. Goes crazy for it. Eats all of it. Like, you didn't realize that, like, that what you collected was the rest of those ants. And now it is, you hear the elevator door close, and then the elevator goes up a couple of floors without you guys in it. You are currently trapped in a small office bathroom with a chicken that is currently trying to eat everything.
Oh.
It is fluttering around. It is like, I am going to attack each one of you as this chicken right now. Alright, so we are going Ento, Pim, Nichol, MEDAHJ, AURELIE.
What if Justin eats the chicken?
Pim, is that kind of talk that got you that 20 hit on you?
No. I'm bewildered. Sorry, Aurelie.
Ento would like to grab the chicken and put it in a sleeper hold.
All right, 1 second. I have to do the 20 for Pim.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so we got Ento. It rolled a 12 on, so it's gonna hit you for 1d6 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna roll that in a sec. I will roll that right now. 5. It hit Ento for 5. This chicken is going crazy in here.
Oh my god.
Him. It hit you with a natural 20, so it hit you for 2d10 damage.
How much damage? Like, how many hit points do I have now? How does that work?
50. It still only got you for 6.
Alright, fuck yeah.
Nichol,
You
because
suck,
also
chicken.
it was a 12. Nichol takes 6.
Hey, stop it!
MEDAHJ takes 4. And AURELIE takes 6.
I
Justin
trusted you, chicken.
Growling.
I
This
trusted
chicken
you.
has done more damage than we have.
It's
Justin
so
is
much worse for Ento. You
growling.
don't have pockets. It's just going after all of it.
My candy pouch!
Justin's growling, foaming at the mouth. I'm trying to hold him back because I know AURELIE loves this chicken, even though the chicken is going, like, insane right now. I'm like, don't eat the chicken!
Aurelie, let's try to make a snare or something for this berserk chicken.
Yes. Can I make a tiny little, those raccoon like trap things? Can I
Absolutely.
make one of those wire traps?
Oh.
For sure.
Okay. I plan to. I am constructing this trap thing in my head. Do I need a roll?
Yeah, you could roll Artisan or you could roll Hellish.
Artisan.
So
Do I
give me
do one?
2d20. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it works.
Yay.
I grab one of the paper towels and sketch on a chicken scratch of this beautiful constructed trap, and I hand it to MEDAHJ and go, "Here, make it. It's fine. Chicken will live in my heart."
Okay, do I roll to make it now?
I think you can instantly do it because of the
Okay.
successful roll from the blueprints. Which I think that right there for Nichol, Ento, and for Pim, seeing the way that magic just worked is probably telling for what the captain wants. Like, it was literally something from nothing. There's no mass forming there, Nichol. Like, you're not feeling elements at work there. That is just raw.
Things
Just
are making
poof,
sense.
make a thing.
Yep. And actually, while this is going on, while the chicken's distracted, I'm going to try to grab the severance papers to keep them safe.
Score.
So the chicken is currently ensnared in this little trap thing.
The chicken is ensnared. Were you trying not to hurt it?
I was trying to grab a hold of it and then just like put it to sleep so we could take it with us without getting hurt more.
You can grab the chicken. You do. Orally, you would know that the chicken is a coworker, and has thus far is not forced to work here. You're forced to work here, but that's because you got into a contract. And I don't know if you know what? We could kidnap the chicken.
I was gonna ask, is this a
I
kid?
walked my whole way through. Wait.
We're keeping the chicken. It's eggs. This is valuable.
Think of the free eggs we could be having.
We
like-
bring this back to the captain? Oh, she's gonna be so happy.
Oh Lord, so we have a slave then.
No.
No, we have a friend.
And the crow's nest into the chicken coop.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Well,
what,
Go ahead.
Alan? I remember one of my tags. I forgot the other two.
I can find it right here. Yeah, you're a duelist medic muscular and with the overconfident. And
Right. All right. So I would like to use medic to render the chicken unconscious.
yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Give me 2d20. Just render this chicken. I think until you roll a 1 with that 13, that limited success, until you roll a 1, this chicken is unconscious. The second you roll a 1, this chicken attacks everybody in the panic again. And that's it. Like, you'll have to calm it down again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness.
Everybody in that room, doesn't matter allies or not, anybody that's in the room when you roll a 1 is getting attacked by this chicken.
Oh, okay. So I should roll a die.
Oh no, we're good. We're
Oh,
good
we're
right
good.
now.
Okay.
Nichol has your severance check. It's a generous payout. Doing the chicken was the correct choice. When you get set up in the Silver Thimble, which is the city that Lockstitch is based out of, you are going to be able to have a little place. It's gonna be a nice place.
Mm.
Everybody gets an apartment, but then we can also have
Ooh.
right, the good fantasy. Everybody gets affordable housing.
Yay! I knew all my years were worth it.
And now free eggs.
And now free eggs.
Win-win.
What a fantasy we live in.
One quick piece of advice with the severance money. If someone named Krieg asks you to invest, make sure you check with at least 3 other people before you even think about it.
Okay.
Trust me.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Good thing I'm bad at math.
So looking at the phone, looking at Baphomet's phone, you see a username that you recognize. It's Cuddle Bear. That is Laura Bonescleaver's username. She's just like, Aurelie, if you can read this, you should stop by my office. It's just like we can have a nice moment, really settle down, figure ourselves out, and what you can be, what we can be to each other moving forward. We could still be friends.
Aurelie
Just
sighs.
looking for closure.
Aurelie sighs and is like, okay, guys, she's just really affectionate. I think we need to just say bye to Laura before we head out. It should be our last stop though. We should be fine. Easy breezy. Cover girl. We should be able to go. And then it starts to walk to the elevator.
I join.
Ricket Warlord played this card.
So,
Swaddle that chicken.
if I imagine we're all just gonna go there, right?
Yeah.
Can I go to the elevator holding the chicken though?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we got the chicken.
Okay, great.
And Ento hands it off. There you go. I
Thanks.
got the chicken.
Hold on, let me
He
make
may
sure.
have tried to kill me just a couple seconds ago, but he's the only happiness I have left from this place.
You're so weird.
And also, it looks like thanks to a card, I think that chicken is now swaddled in extra paper towels.
Perfect.
Because you guys are so new to it, these are all characters from another game that we made called Dunco. It is a full-on other game. The chicken is a character in that game. that
Oh.
people have played, that chicken is responsible for at least a murder.
Oh my god.
I will
It's also
remain
an
ignorant.
It is Employee of the Month every month. There is nobody who's ever gotten better Employee of the Month.
If it is responsible for at least a murder, then it is in good company with us.
The elevator opens, and Laura's standing in there, and she's just like, come in, everyone, come in. It smells like hot cocoa in here. Like the windows are casting the just perfect sunbeam through. You know that is all an illusion. Outside that window is literally hell. That's right, Rupert. And she just, please, everybody, take a seat. She has beanbag chairs around the room.
Hmm.
She's like, you have quite a few guests willing to come down here to get you out of here. That's gotta feel really good. But weren't we... Here at Dunco, I thought we were more than just friends. I thought we were family.
I'm sorry, Laura, but it's just the tables. I can't look at a table anymore. I can't sit there. My legs go numb every day, Laura. Don't yours?
She's like, I got myself my compression socks. So she pulls up her, like, pants, and it's just like, oh my god, they're just like, you know, I don't know how old everybody is for, like, the Ren and Stimpy, like, or, like, not SpongeBob, or, like, Rocko's Modern Life, like, style, like, close-ups. You see, like, varicose veins and stuff, like, really being squeezed into these compression socks. Oh, yeah.
Ento takes a closer look at them. Like, what are those rated for? What's the pressure on those?
She's like, no pressure. I'm not under any pressure. I have everything under control. I am the guidance counselor for the entirety of Dunco. I don't get stressed. I don't get pressured. There's no pressure here.
I meant the socks. I'm a doctor, and I was just wondering if you're using the correct pressure socks for your comfort.
Alan's ignorance of compression becomes very obvious.
They are rated in MEDAHJ, or millimeters of mercury. Same scale used to measure blood pressure.
She doesn't have any circulation left under those socks.
I think your socks might be a little
She's got
too
compression
high
socks.
pressure.
She's got compression socks going into a pair of Crocs.
And her calves grew 2 sizes that day.
And Ento pulls out an alternate pair of compression socks. Don't ask where he got them from.
The compression sock pouch.
And hands them to her. I would try these. You might find more comfort with a lower pressure sock. I think yours are a little too high.
Roll me 2d20 for your medic here. And recover a tag point.
Are we gonna win this room this way? Is this how we win the room?
It's like, okay, everyone, we're sitting at a success. Laura has her feet up, and Ento is peeling off these compression socks. And I need you guys to be so... I need to be so clear. She is a bugbear that instead of, like, when her socks get dirty, she makes another layer. It's not...
I think Ento would need to roll muscular to get these things off.
Can I like grab Ento's like body to assist?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, could we get a conga line of people here?
I'm joining.
Actually, I think I'm going to be in the back trying to get like a nice icy breeze to make sure the conga line is upwind.
I
Thanks,
can
Nichol.
hold the camera. Go ahead, Aurelie.
This is somebody's fetish.
We're here. We're here right now. Let's go.
Okay, so
HR director's barely disguised fetish.
Just laying down for it. All right, perfect. Let's go. Justin's holding on to whoever's in the back, and he's flapping his tiny little wings like.
all right. Yep. I didn't have to do that, but production value.
Action value.
I love it.
All right, Ento, roll 4d20 because like one from everybody helping you in this situation. I have no idea what just happened outside our apartment.
So how
It
many
was a
people are
motorcycle.
behind me?
Nobody panic. You got Aurelie pulling on you as a conga line. Pim's pulling on Aurelie. Justin's pulling on Pim. The chicken's taking a nice nap. And if you roll a 1, it's over.
Can I roll 5d20 because I'm using my muscular tag?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that 19 is so you rolled a 19, but we have so many cards in so many ways, and I'm just gonna be the one that does it. I'm turning that into a 20. I want that to be a 20.
Oh.
This is gonna be epic.
It's gonna sound like Velcro ripping is what you just said in case nobody else heard that.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Oh man. I'm gonna
okay.
throw up.
It becomes the fastest rising stream you've ever seen, MEDAHJ. Like as you're holding this camera, like you are just hearing the donations just rain in. It's like, what's the camera angle? What are you capturing here?
We're all retiring early, guys.
Oh yeah, better be worth it.
That Ento, you get the socks off and you immediately know what is the correct medical application here. Like, and you can have the stuff here to do it. It's like, and yeah, Laura, it's just like, what does it look like? What is the yeah, let's just RP that. You get those socks off of her. And it is stink line level of like, yeah, Looney Tunes level of like bullshit, you know? You could use that as a throwing weapon. That's the kind of thing. Also, they still stand up.
Oh my God.
Ento sets them down. They just walk away.
I was picturing like, you guys like in Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball series, when like Goku takes off his weighted shoes and it sounds like clay hitting the ground. That's what I was picturing her socks sound like.
Gross. They just like shatter as soon as you like drop them on the ground. Like fucking ew.
No, it's way better than that. The ground shatters.
Oh, gross.
There's now a hole in the floor, and someone down on the floor below is very confused and slightly hurt.
Him is trying not to vomit. Justin is a little too interested in the socks.
You don't know how much longer I can keep this breeze going.
All right, Ento, fix it. Fix it.
Oh yeah, okay. We just described the socks. Let's describe her feet. No fur. No fur. She's super furry everywhere else, but it is just the palest green skin that is so close to just an Irish person that hasn't gone out in the sun style of like lack of melanin. Like go outside and blindingly white. And also the curliest of toenails.
Oh, Laura, I did not realize I would get this close to you before I leave.
It was supposed to be an intimate moment, I guess.
This is the
Ento
comfort
pulls out a small bag. Once again, don't ask where. and opens it up and deftly clips all of her toenails and takes care of any hangnails she's got going on. And then he starts massaging the legs to kind of work some feeling back into them, deal with those varicose veins, and work out any knots and everything she's got from being bound up way too much.
Absolutely. The idea that she just like is kicking back, and I'm honestly picturing like Enter like reaching back for one of his giant swords, and just like it looks like he's like about to attack something, but it's just him hacking the toenails.
I would like to back up and try to dodge the flying toenails.
They're pinging everywhere, like sticking
Justin-
in walls.
Justin's catching them in his mouth.
There are multiple like angles of what's going on here. In Laura's head, it's very much I want to say ghost, but that's not actually right. Like any scene where like a real like super intimate like washing of hair or something, but that's happening to her feet. Like her eyes open, and there's just like she sees Ento down at her feet, and to her he is very delicately rubbing her feet, like getting the arch and all that. But to everybody else in the room, Ento is like dual wielding swords, and it looks like he's going through the swamp.
Like cutting vines, kind of like
like cutting the vines out of the way.
nunchucks with machetes.
The massaging
more than one parasite.
The massaging isn't actually a massage. He's literally just punching her legs.
She's like, but like to her, it's just like, what was the song that played during the ghost? I can't remember. Yeah, the pottery scene that is happening for Laura. So I think
Unchained Melody.
Unchained Melody is exactly the song that is playing only for Laura.
Like a sound.
It's like welcome to the jungle for everyone else. She like finally, Ento, you get to it, and you apply the ointments and wrap her legs up, which she's also, it's just like a spa treatment, the way she's looking at it. And finally, this room reeks. It smells so bad in here for everybody, but she's just like, oh, it's so lovely. Like a spa. And she looks over at Aurelie and she's like, here's your paperwork, dear. Ah, I'm so sorry to have to try to put you through that. You understand bureaucracy, though.
Aurelie is pinching her nose viciously, almost about to puncture through her nose, and slyly just kind of like not surfboard waddle, but like waddle, crab waddle towards Laura and just pinch the slightest corner and briskly back away
There
and
are
says, "Thanks."
literal nail shrapnel buried into the walls of this office. It's like nail clippings literally everywhere. She looks at Ento and she's like, "Now it looks like we might be losing a couple people, and we could sure use a doctor." And she hands Ento a business card for Dunco.
Ento takes it, kind of looks at it, and this is a nice business card. What grain paper did you use?
It's like, oh, it's like you're gonna have to talk to Ilithinda about that. I don't just, whoo, and she is flexing her toes in your face. She has the ability to get some real area between them. She can get a real spread.
He's just looking at her through the toes.
Exactly. She's looking at you through the fan of her toes.
Ento takes the business card and puts it away. Once again, don't ask where.
All right, that is enough to get you out of here. You have you feel fine with leaving. Dunco is not going to come after you for any unresolved situations. This was actually supposed to be you guys fighting a robot made of each other's tags. Instead, it was massaging a bugbear's toes.
It's perfect. She's such a love bug. We gotta give the love back.
Look, the robot was right there, everyone.
Oh,
Don't worry.
We did a great.
I will let you know that this is absolutely the first time we have ever ruined Alan's plans. It's never happened before.
It never happens. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh no.
I am sorry.
Dunco's not going to come after you. You are in a good relationships with all of your co-workers. Nobody's going to hold grudges. Even Baphomet, who would have hated you for punching her in the face, you are now making her super popular, as well as you guys' stream and hers is blowing up. Everybody in hell loves you. You guys are going to leave hell as some kind of celebrities. Now, you can take this and go. You got your severance check from the chicken, and the chicken from the chicken. Who I cannot be more clear about is just a chicken that they found in a bathroom.
Free eggs. A chicken is not just a chicken. A chicken is free food.
The fact that free eggs every time you say it, it's just, yeah, I guess in this. But now you can I was gonna say, does AURELIE have a company car? And if so, what does it look like?
I would like to believe so. Is this car when you say car, do you mean traditional car, or can it be like a UFO APA kind of car?
Okay.
But hellish APA car.
Hellish APA. Like Yip Yip? Like Avatar?
Yeah. Not actual being, if that's not possible, but that's what I'm asking. Is it traditional car, like vroom vroom, or can it be like my vehicle?
It's okay. I don't think we've established anything like that, but we could give you a mount, I guess. We have a couple other things with mounts. You don't get anything if you don't ask for it, I suppose. Okay, what would... And we have to apply it to your job. So Aurelie's job was to design dungeon traps, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you would need a mount that could get you from place to place. What would you want it to do?
Be able to hold all my blueprints and kind of like a, you know how Appa's like back, the mount is very flat, and I could like visualize Aang like opening the map. That's kind of what I could do on the mount, where I could like lay out a blueprint and be like, okay, this is what I need made, kind of deal. While also being able to drive. I don't know how that part works, but
I think what we have to do here, I think you are describing a demon.
oh,
I think you are describing something that needs to be summoned in as your mount.
Okay.
I'm so... there's a lot of dumb things about Dunko that like not everybody knows. Dunko's main transportation are razor scooters. I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot you told me this. Then can I just make it a razor scooter with like an Appa trinket on the front?
I'm so 1,000% you can have a razor scooter. That's your company vehicle.
I needed my escape, and putting an Appa face on the front of my handlebars and putting decking out my stepping part with just the mount and dissociating every time I'm on my way to work.
Fucking, I like that's such a whiplash. We're gonna summon a demon. It's a razor scooter. My God.
It's perfect. It's my little baby.
It's got it's like glitter paint, everything.
Every
No,
time
it's
you
glitter
hop on
white
to go to
and
work,
brown paint. Sorry, say again?
every time you hop on to go to work, do you just like in a really sad, almost crying voice go, yep.
Don't forget, I'm really bored, so it's like, yep.
It's the really bad days. The days where like somebody comes down to yell at you for like 6 hours. Like, you had nothing to do with it, but this Karen's got to yell at somebody, and then you leave, and on your way out, it's just, yep. Looking into the sky.
Yes, this is my vehicle.
Oh wait, does this razor fly too? Is that what it is?
It's like locks up. This is fucking. I don't know why it's so funny to me. I can't stand it. Like the idea of like the hot devil woman that's just like, yeah, I work in hell, that just like fucking hates her job.
Yep.
It's just like, oh man, like she look how glamorous she is. Like it's like, oh, it's so cool. Like razor scootering into work with an Appa face on it. Legally distinct Appa face, everybody.
Yes.
Okay. Peeled this woman's socks off and then talked about Appa for 20 minutes. Cool. Okay, so to claim your office stuff, the stuff that you weren't able to get, the stuff that is in your desk right now, as well as your Razor scooter, you're gonna have to go back to the cubicles.
Gosh darn it.
Now
Okay.
you can leave it behind, or you could go down to the maze of the cubicles, knowing full well that mid-manager Craig is down there.
And Craig doesn't have any important stuff from us, right?
Nope, you guys can just you can leave right now. You can make your way out the door. Everybody's gonna be like cheering out the windows, throwing confetti at you. Then you just have to make your way out of hell, easy peasy. And you know, return to the Silver Thimble, talk to the captain about what she wants you to do. That's gonna happen off screen.
Sorry. Okay. It can on this Razor scooter. It could only fit me, right? Or can I fit all of us? Somehow, magically.
I'm sorry. Is it a tandem race the scooter?
Does the Razor scooter have a sidecar?
Or just everyone gets on my back like a backpack.
I will give you a Razor scooter that fits 5 if you draw me the blueprints of a Razor scooter that fits 5.
It's just really long. Like, we all have to kick in unison. Like, it's like it's definitely a
Tandem
thing.
scooter.
Yeah, it's just a tandem scooter. Like, it's just a real fucking long scooter.
Is it tandem like how buses are now, where they're hinged? So like, is it just
Oh
really
God,
long?
no. That would be too much. I would say that maybe there's like, instead of having like brakes in it, like there's just kind of like maybe a couple of extra wheels, which allows some spacing.
Downhill nightmare.
There's
But if it was
handles
hinged,
all the
we
way
would die.
back.
Yeah.
So we're like turning like a limo. Like,
Trying to make special turns like a semi.
The classiest.
But guys, I meant just can it hold all of us if you're on my back? But the tandem, I'll make a blueprint. No worries. Let's get this scooter.
To the scooter!
It can be adjustable. There's no reason that it can't be adjustable.
It's telescoping. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a telescopic Razor scooter.
Yeah.
But yes, if everyone else would, I turn around. Aurelie turns around and goes, "Guys, this scooter is my ride is the best ride ever." I omitted the scooter part. My ride is the best ride ever. We need to go pick it up amongst all my other things. Are you guys ready?
I'm in.
I'm here for it. I literally make vehicles for a living, so if this is important to you, it's important to me. Let's go.
Oh. You would love my beast. It's great.
Can't wait to see your hog.
God,
Let's
it
go.
has to have. It's just one of those really like sparkly stickers that just say "the Beast" on the side.
In the very like ferocious font.
Yeah, it's gotta have like fucking metalcore font.
Yeah,
I
metalcore.
interrupted Nichol. I'm sorry.
What's up?
I was going to say there. I'm going to say yes either way, but will I get a chance to drive it after we get out of this?
Absolutely. You could drive us home if you'd like.
Hopefully, it doesn't have to come to that.
Hawking up a Razor scooter.
To the cubicles! Where are the cubicles?
Right here.
Oh God, it's
Immediately,
actual hell.
immediately out of the elevator, the fluorescent lights are out of sync, blinking with each other around the room. Like, one of them is buzzing, but you can't figure out which one it is.
Pim starts dramatically screaming and like collapses on the floor. She's like, "Oh God, it's an office."
You know how cats make the so MEDAHJ is doing that on the side too.
I try my eyes start to, sorry, Aurelie's eyes start to burn because she thought she would not need to come back again, but she is striving to get her things and is slyly dodging. Oh, no, sorry, not like what's it called, those spy movies where you kind of run from wall to wall. Is doing that. Hunched over, of course, because they're cubicles and they're really short.
Like serpentining.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think yes.
Bob and weave! Bob and weave!
Pim tries to pick herself up off the floor, and as she puts her hands on the floor to pick herself up, she just goes, ugh, Berber carpet, ugh.
Craig is currently multiple rows over. You guys are like backs against the cubicles. As you hear Craig just slurching through the room, it's like the slime that you would get out of the old quarter machines. Or like gack. That's what he sounds like. It's not what he smells like. He smells like rotten meat.
Yeah.
He and AURELIE and AURELIE, I don't know how. I'm not saying that it got on you at some point, but you do know that if the stuff touches anything you own that has the stinky tag for months.
Oh, okay.
And he loves to borrow pencils.
A pen thief amongst our midst. Okay. I am. Sarah spots him and is sorry, not Sarah. Sorry, AURELIE spots Craig and is already debriefing everyone and is saying, "Guys, whatever you do, don't let him touch anything, because we're gonna be dealing with that smell forever. Just an FYI. Who has touched it? Doubt it. Okay." And then turns back around to stealthily dodge and weave again.
I want to ask AURELIE something.
What's up?
I want to ask, because I guess we don't have this knowledge yet, but I want to ask AURELIE, what would be the best distraction for Craig? Like, does he like to? What does he like to touch?
He likes to steal them pens, that's for sure. I
Okay.
think he really likes coming up behind anybody, and it's just he likes to be surprising. Like, he likes to pop out and be like, "Hey guys," out of nowhere, like a ghost. So
Oh, I was
maybe-
hoping to make like a lot of pens and just like get him distracted.
that works too.
Would that work?
I think so. He's stolen a bunch of my pens, so I would assume so.
Alan, can I make a lot of pens?
Yeah, like, is it... I see a couple of ways that this could go really funny. You could make
piece of
somebody
candy?
else's desk drawer like open. It just is full of pens and he starts taking them out of there. Or do you want just like a cart of pens to like roll up and he just is trying to like get as many as he can? Or do you want to just literally make it rain pens? All three of these are... There are different consequences for all of them.
Like a confetti launcher, but for pens.
I want to make them appear so that it makes him, so he picks one up and then another one appears, and it's so that he's away from us.
Yes,
While
a piece of candy.
Yeah. Ooh, a piece of candy. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, MEDAHJ, I love you.
Love that. So that is going to go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking, can he, as he picks up the pens, can he go, "Oh, a pretty pen," and then walk to another one and go, "Ooh, a pretty pen."
You 1000% can do that.
fucking Craig.
So The first one I'm not gonna make you roll for. Like, it starts happening, and you see him, like, catch it out of the corner of his eye when you guys are, like, peeking around the corner. And then he's, like, slowly slouches over to her. He's like, everybody better be working at double time. It's just like, work on that. Harder. And then, like, he's, like, looks around, trying to make sure nobody's looking at him, despite the fact all of you are looking at him. And he puts his little, like, gooey bottom parts over top of it, and you see the pen, like, slowly undulate up his body and then out of his hand. He's just like, ooh, pretty pen. And then he looks and sees another one. So now, he is distracted. Orally, do you remember exactly where your desk is? And can you get to it quietly?
Yes. Yes, I do. And do I have to actually say where it is?
Oh no, you could just if it's close enough, you're perfectly fine.
Okay, then yes. It's only one cubicle over, and I just need a somersault over there.
Yes. You
Perfect.
absolutely need to somersault over there.
Then yes, in my spy ways, I look across whatever partition is there, and then I somersault to my desk and curl all my things into my pouch.
Okay. MEDAHJ, can you give me 2d20 to keep up the pens?
Yeah, 2d20s. Ooh.
You guys are repeatedly hearing just Craig, ooh, a pretty pen. Ooh, a pretty pen. Sometimes you'll hear him testing the click of it. Click, 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 click. This is a good one. He is just full of pens by the end of this, though. But Orally, you're at your desk grabbing your stuff, and walking up next to you, this is Chad Pohl. He's an intern here. He's been an intern for many years. Like, so you got any plans tonight?
Oh, hey, Chad Pool. Yeah,
Because you said that we couldn't go out because we were coworkers.
Yeah. See, I have this, it's part of my I Orally looks down in a panic. It's part of my, routine. My religion. Yes. That. That I know. I cannot. What did you want to? Oh yeah.
Smell. No, I'm not gonna do the shaming thing. That is not the direction I want to go.
Where I don't, fornicate with people I work with. Sorry,
yeah,
Chad.
that's important. It's good to draw a line.
Yes. So Chad Pool, you've been great, coworker of the year. But I just picking up some of my things.
Let's go. Oh, your things. Your exit interview. Of course. He's just like, yeah. And you see him flip his razor scooter that he also has. He is now holding it by its handles. The scooter part of it has become a giant blade.
Oh.
He puts his helmet on and like you hear it click underneath. It's just like, okay. And then like Princes of the Universe by Queen starts blasting through all of the office speakers, and he is attempting to take your head off with a razor scooter.
Oh.
Is it just a date you want?
No. He wants his he want the date thing. I'm sorry, I was wrong. That felt bad. That felt gross.
Oh, okay.
Like he was trying to make small talk. I think it's like he's bad at small talk.
Okay.
It's like, He's super chill guy, really bad at small talk, and his job is to stop you from getting your stuff with this
Oh.
razor scooter that about the size of a claymore.
Oh.
You
And it's
would,
charged with a claymore.
Chapel.
But he only hit you for one.
Oh.
Ooh.
He
Okay.
barely nicked you. Nika says his heart's not in it.
Ah, I see. He's just
Like-
doing it for show.
He's holding the claymore between you like it's a sword. He's just like, yeah, this weekend I was gonna go skiing, but it's like fat chance I could do that now. I heard the chicken's retiring too.
Yeah, Chicken. We just spent. We passed by him, and he's just said, "Yeah, this is my time to go as well."
Like, oh, I'm
So-
sorry. I don't want to interrupt. It's just, clock's ticking. And he jumps over the desks and does like a side flip, and he swings his claymore at Nichol. Nichol, you are able to dodge out of the way. He can hit you, but you get to do something, or you get a clean dodge, and he misses completely.
Actually, what I'm going to do is that little gauntlet I have, the catcher, I like to use one TP option to just grab it mid-swing and disarm him.
Ah, sweet. What does that look like?
What I think it is there is that he's doing the leap, and I think Nichol goes a little bit to this, just barely to the side there, so the gauntlet can get it there. And then as it hits the gauntlet there, it stops moving. He keeps moving as it wrenches out of his hands and falls on the ground.
He lands on the ground. You see him be like look at Nichol, and it's just like, nice, man. That was really cool.
Can
It's just
Pim
like,
use that
thanks.
opportunity to bunny kick him in the face?
For sure. Roll your attack against Chad Pole. Yeah, alright.
Oh.
Take Chad Pole out of the equation.
He's on the ground. Hey man, that's pretty cool. Bunny kick.
You
Alright, that
guys-
guy was a dick.
He was.
turns his head completely around. Don't worry, we respawn here. If somebody is interested, he did drop his Razor scooter.
Yeah,
And
I was going to show it there and say, hey, anybody want a razor blade?
I mean, you did disarm him. You get first pick, but if you don't want it, I'll fucking take it.
This
Yeah,
Razor
honestly-
scooter is capital Razor because it does turn into it is a vehicle that turns into a D10 weapon. It's not magical, it just is.
It's a switchblade razor scooter. Do you want it, Nichol?
Honestly, well, it's nice. I already have a couple of vehicles, and I have my own short sword, so go for it.
I'll gladly take it to easily get around the thimble.
And then we know AURELIE has her telescoping Razor scooter.
Yes.
Oh my god, you can teach me how to ride it.
Yes. Okay. We'll go on
Plans!
razor dates.
Razor dates. Oh my god, you can go to the skate park and be those annoying people that have razor scooters at the skate park.
Yeah.
Oh. Who is it, Clem that has a skateboard?
Clem does in fact have a skateboard.
Ah, it's okay, skate day.
Gemini has a penny farthing, which, yep. I can't remember if Vatna has a BMX or a mountain bike. It's one of those two.
Go skate day!
AURELIE is jumping for joy at finding someone else that also has enjoyed the razor rides.
We high five. All right, does that mean you're free now? Like, did we do it?
I
Did we
think
do
we
the
What else
did.
thing?
might we have found at your desk? We have your scooter, but do you have anything else that, like, if there was, I'm not saying it's all your earthly possessions, but what would you have had at your desk? Just as a little character thing.
I think I would want to keep my favorite pen because even though I hated the paperwork, it was the only pen I kept away from Craig for at least a week. And then I also want my handy dandy. Can it be like an infinite notebook where it's all my blueprints, all my things in this like A5 sheet of book?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Then I grab those. Everything else, I was fine with it burning.
In our handy dandy notebook.
Why did that crayon always look like it like wrote so much better than any writing implement that I ever used
Right,
in
I
my
have
real life?
never wanted to write with something so bad as that crayon.
Mhm.
It's always perfect.
Yeah.
It's like I've never wanted to eat pizza as bad as like freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza.
Oh, yep.
It was always so cheesy and goopy and cheesy.
Yeah. What hell?
God, I'm usually fine with the word cheesy, but why did you say it like that? And why did you do it twice?
I was
Not sure I
goopy and
deserved it.
goopy.
It's not a lot of times in my day-to-day that I use the word goopy. Oh no, we do use goopy all the time, but that's only because that's what we call Rupert's eye boogers. So there, think about that. Your goopy cheese is how we describe his fucking weird face.
I still want to eat the cheese pizza. Listen, I just peeled off socks from a from a
bugbear?
very nice HR lady bugbear.
That happened.
And nothing. Iron stomach.
An iron nose.
Yeah.
I left the chicken behind on accident.
Go get that chicken. The chicken is important.
Save the chicken. Save the world.
Save the eggs.
With that, you have your stuff. Everybody like is looking out the window, like thanking you, like wishing you good luck. You see Baphomet with a big ice pack on the side of her face, like waving at everybody. Like Laura's just fucking free toeing it. She's wiggling her toes. It's the worst. The chicken is still super chill, and it's just like, all right, cool. I guess we're gonna go do something else. Chicken, still very much a chicken. Free eggs. I'm here for it. And yeah, how are we getting back?
Probably through that portal that was just there.
I figure you guys are gonna have to make some kind of portal, but like, I had already had it there.
Use the razor scooters to cut a hole.
Through the power of friendship.
Yep.
I do
Wow.
have a question. Does the razor take us only in around hell, or does it go through worlds?
I think it doesn't normally go through worlds, but the fact that MEDAHJ has shown that she can rip through worlds, like she like ripped a hole here, is very rare magic.
Okay, good. I just wasn't sure if I can, if my character knew how to go to other worlds. I didn't know if it was just hell.
Well, you know what? No, you're from Dunko, so no, MEDAHJ isn't from Dunko.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Like Aurelie would know to a degree how to do it, but it requires Dunko's technology to do it. They have teleporters that can send people to other worlds.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I rack my brain. Orly racks her brain to find blueprints and technology that she can muster up to transport us safely back home. And she flips through her infinite notebook and finds a little like can it be? I'm imagining a bubble that we put us in, and then MEDAHJ constructs it, puts us in it, tears in the hole, and
Yeah.
off we go.
Yeah, MEDAHJ and Aurelie, can you both give me a 20-sider?
Oh,
Ooh.
19's real good. Absolutely. And the 11 would have got us there anyway, but for sure, you open a little bubble to just. Okay, I think that means that for missions that we want to go to hell, I think MEDAHJ, we're gonna. You know how to do this. You and Aurelie can do this regularly. Like you two know how to open doors to hell.
Mhm.
I feel like that's gonna come up a significant amount in the future.
Oh.
Like I'm not saying all of your games are gonna be in hell, but if somebody has something from hell that they might need to deal with, you two might be the go-tos.
Ooh.
If you guys are okay with that.
yes,
Oh, yes.
absolutely.
Then yeah, as you open the door through, you feel a presence on the other side orally. And Pim, you feel it incredibly strongly as well. There is a creature on the other side. Just like somebody's waiting right outside what you can see.
Oh.
Can we see?
Something is through there.
Yes, I can feel it too. It's. Should we go check it out?
Yeah, I would say Justin's probably like really amped up. So, yeah. Tim would definitely be curious and drawn to it.
Pim, you feel like something grabs you by the blood
Oh.
and lifts you off the ground. Like, and your arms and your like muscles, like you can try to tense them and try to like move, but you are like being held up from by your insides.
Okay, this is a weird feeling. It's definitely new.
You see the pet that has been like hanging out, eating toenail clippings in the background.
This is my son,
It's
not
like,
a pet.
Yeah, sorry, not pet. You see the demon. And honestly, I don't think that would be too weird for Aurelie to somebody have a pet demon. You live in hell. It happens.
Yes. Pet demon.
You all start feeling of like a second heartbeat. Not Pim. Pim, you are feeling this one because it is yours. Ento, MEDAHJ, AURELIE, Nichol, and Chicken, because you're here, are all feeling the same heartbeat. And each time it beats, it feels like a hammer striking you on both of your collarbones, like forcing you to the ground.
Oh my god.
You will each take 6 damage right now. You can try to fight to stay standing. The 6 damage is going to happen regardless. You can stay standing. You can use whatever tags you want. If you roll a full success, you will no longer be taking this damage. But if it is anything under a 14, you're going to take 6 damage again, and you have to fight to stay up again. Otherwise, you will be put in a kneeling position.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I think for my part there, Nichol is going to try to prepare, like, well, for lack of a better word, an ice brace to try to force himself up and to stay up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let, like, Elemental would work for there. You want to give me 2d20? Oof.
Ooh,
Oh no.
A 1 is... Go ahead.
I was going to say there, I think I may also use the officer tag to make that 1 into a 2, because I haven't used that yet.
Okay, yeah. So it's a failure, not a catastrophe. Nichol, you take 12 damage, but you are not forced immediately to your knees. The one you would have taken the 12 and been forced. Alright. MEDAHJ or AURELIE or Ento, are any of you going to try to stay standing? Because you can let it happen. But
Ento's definitely gonna like just flex his muscles, like tense them up and lock everything in place.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's definitely rolling muscles. Before we do the Nichol, can you describe what this looks like? You're trying to brace yourself up, and then I think all of the ice all at once shatters around you.
Yeah, the way I think it started there is that Nichol is almost on his knees, and he's trying to make an ice statue of himself from like the feet up. So he's getting closer, getting closer, getting closer there. You can actually, probably because of all the stress, you can see some like blood coming from his nose, or, which is immediately freezing over as it's getting colder and colder. And then as it's going there, you can just see a crack, like a hairline crack when it gets to the waist. And then it just expands like almost like a bolt of lightning and just shatters into ice all over as he's forced basically like a superhero pose, not fully kneeling, but really, really close.
Love it. And then Ento, trying to just use your body to keep yourself up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me 2d20.
Ooh.
You stay standing. You take that 6. And the good news, it didn't make the chicken mad. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that's fine. I am also always on edge every time I do a roll. But I would like to attempt just once to get up, and then actually, should I just roll to see?
Yeah, for sure, but you will be at least trying, like giving
Yeah.
it the effort. Are you gonna use any of your tags? Because I can imagine hellish, like being a way that you could resist what's happening here.
Yes, I wanted to try because like I could sense a bit of familiarity. I'm like, oh no, I need to stand. Um, but then still scared, so I like give up after if I don't make it the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's
Go
just
ahead and roll
one.
me 2d20 because you're using hellish.
Oh, true.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
you were perfectly able to like stand through this. It does hurt, but you recognize it as this is the tag. Like this is what it feels like when this demon and when this devil comes to Dunco. He's been here before.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Eustanis.
Mm-hmm.
So
He is
Alan,
ancient. Go ahead.
Alan, so Eustanis, is he the? I mean, does my character know he's the person that's on the other side of the, you know, portals that we opened, or?
Yeah, right now I think you know that he is coming through.
Okay.
Like,
And is it to my understanding that I can't do anything unless I roll to stand up, or?
no, you're good now. You rolled the full success.
Okay.
Everybody else is gonna have to roll to do anything, but you and Ento, you two have like gotten through it.
MEDAHJ is talking, not Auralie.
Oh, I'm sorry, MEDAHJ. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So did we? So am I still with the team?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You are absolutely. You are completely correct.
Oh, okay. Because well, what I wanted to do was since I know that Eustanis is, on the other side of that portal, I want to see if I can close the portal, or am I just so like, beaten that I can't do anything except try to stand?
This guy seems like an inevitability.
Oh.
You could try, but you have it on good authority that he'll just punch a different hole in it and be upset at you for doing this.
Oh. um. I mean, I cry a little bit, and then I want to try to, I don't know, create a field, or yeah, create a shield.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me. Like to protect yourself. Absolutely. Let me give you. I think magical and survivor. I would let you roll me 3d20 to protect yourself in this situation.
Okay.
Or not just yourself, but like more people. The higher number, the more you are able to shield.
Ooh. Okay. So, yes, it would be awesome if I am powerful enough to help my team.
Right? Let's see how much control over it you have.
Okay. So it's 3d20, right?
3d20.
Okay. Uh.
Oh, that one though.
No.
No.
Sad.
MEDAHJ, I think you also take 12
Oof.
and are forced back wherever your magic comes from, wherever it feels in your body when you use it. It it feels discordant, like
Oh.
somebody scratched a record.
Oh. I don't like this guy.
You felt all of it all at once, all racing through your mind. Like you saw visions that don't make any sense, but you feel like you completely understand. As Nichol, like you feel that crack as your ice shell starts cracking with that black lightning. That is the sound that MEDAHJ is feeling resonating through their body. And you are just, it feels like you're breaking apart.
Oh God.
Nichol, you have one shot to correct yourself here, or else you will be kneeling while this creature steps through this gate.
All right, I think given that, what I think he'll do is that hasn't used it this whole time there. First, he's going to call Fable to his hand to try to use it as a crutch to help get him up, and then just try to go like full, at least full power with his elementalist there is, and basically use as much power as he can gather to, basically try to push himself up rather than try to brace himself. Like almost like creating a snowstorm under him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's at least one from the elementalist. Are you taking any more from anything else?
I don't think rogue or pilot would fit here. Actually, what may fit, because at this point he's probably using enough magic to go his full Flare Divide, maybe the Glitter Hearts tag.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just really, really hoping for not a 1, because it would hurt.
Yeah. So with that, that'd be 3d20.
3d20.
Ooh.
772. Okay, so a 7 is a tough choice. You can stay standing. Like, unbroken resolve. But you will be at 1 HP.
Oh.
Ooh.
And you will start the next match. It's like, I will give you the temporary tag that'll last until we decide that it's gone. Of fragile.
You know what? Let's go for it. I think he would. He's the sort of person there. He's not going to be broken by this, even if he's like internally broken by this.
It feels like all of your bones are breaking. Starts low, works its way up. But you all can see, like when metal gets super cold, it looks like it's just like you can see the crystals forming on the outside of Nichol's body as like the ice is healing the bones so that he can remain standing. But he is standing rigid, almost like a mannequin. The only thing that is holding him together is will. You all probably heard those bones break.
Ento definitely heard all those bones break and counted every single bone that broke and went, wow.
And then through the gate steps an immense creature. And like he's not that much bigger than Ento. Like physically. As he steps through the area. And he looks and he sees Aurelie and he sees Chicken. And he waves because we met him at Dunko, and then you see him look at the small demon Justin. And he's just nods. Excellent. And he grabs Justin, and as he grabs Justin between his forefinger and his thumb, you see Pym move exactly the same, like as though they are tethered together. And he looks at it, and he squeezes Justin, and you see... Have you guys ever seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where they squeeze Goku? Like, that is happening to Pim, and like you can hear Pim. I don't think a rib breaks, but it's so close.
Oh.
Yeah, you can definitely hear her like squeaking, but she knows what's going on. I'm assuming she can still kind of see him.
Yeah, you can see Justin in front of you, and you see Eustace in front of you as well.
Yeah, so she is like literally like fuming. Like she doesn't even care about the pain. She is just fucking ripshit.
He looks. Oh yeah, roll me a d20 and spend as many tag points as you want to try to like rip yourself free of this.
So how does using one of my flaws work?
You would roll 2d20 and take the lower. It would refill your tag points by some. But if you do succeed on it, then it was like you turning it to a benefit. Like I think successful flaws, by and large, are stronger than a successful tag roll.
Because I don't really have like a good tag that works for this in my current situation, but reckless would probably
Yeah,
work.
reckless would definitely. Yeah,
So I'll
that
roll
means reckless.
2d20 and probably die.
All right, it's a
11.
partial success. Yeah. So what are you trying to do?
I am just trying to struggle to move because he has me by the blood, so I don't really know what I can do.
Right?
But I am trying to move towards Justin. Like my wings are trying to go, and I am just trying to get to Justin. Like
Then
I
yeah,
don't care about anything else right now except
you
getting to Justin.
you definitely partially succeed. You get closer. Not all of your feathers come. Not all of you moves as much as you want it to. As much as you were trying.
Hmm.
This creature of immense power looks at all of you. Looks at Ento, still standing. Looks at Nichol, still standing. Looks at AURELIE, still standing. It's just like, all right, cool. Looks at MEDAHJ broken on the ground, like not physically, but I think MEDAHJ is in the mental state that Nichol's body is. Like trying to stop his magic or trying to protect yourself from his magic was so infinitely overwhelmed that you're not comatose, but you're the next best thing. Paralysis demon, I think I want, is basically
Oh.
like that's the vibe. Like you can like see him, you are aware of him. If he says things, you are hearing him, but you couldn't try to do anything to stop him.
Hmm. That sounds familiar. Hmm.
He looks at everybody, just pushes Justin close to you, Pim, and looks down at himself, and you see that he has a massive gaping wound in his chest. I believe you have something of mine.
And what exactly do you think that might be, dude?
He looks at Justin. He's just like, ugh, you raised it.
Justin?
And bonded to it. And like he does it, he like picks up Justin's arm and like raises it, and your arm goes up exactly as he does. It's like, tethered, looks at you, follows like a glance from you to Ento. Tethered. I need that.
Well, you can't just have that. He called to me. He wanted me to find him. I found him. I raised him. He's my son. You can't just take him.
You all are here in Sea Devil regalia. Like, Sea Devil, like, stuff. He looks at you, he's just like, then he looks at Ento, and then he looks over at Nichol. And then he says, no, still too. And then he looks at MEDAHJ, and AURELIE is just like, are you all smiths of a type, craftsmen of a type?
Yeah, you could say that.
It's like, I've heard stories of Lockstitch. I've heard stories of the pirate queens returning. It's like, I know AURELIE. Great work, amazing dungeons, 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm very active on Yelp.
And what of it?
I need a heart.
Oh.
This, and he holds up Justin, and he's not trying to hurt you, Pim. Like, you are able to, like, hold yourself in place, but no, every time you try to, like, hold yourself, you are taking, like, a damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like,
Am I able to talk at all, or am I just totally like?
I think he'd let you all talk. There's a certain amount of pressure that is let up, but it is like standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon looking down to be near him.
Wow.
I feel like every once in a while you get a shift in his face to look more like something you're terrified of, or what you would consider the most beautiful. And it just keeps flashing.
I guess I just don't know. Like, this is my first time meeting him, and like I was just thinking, like, he's looking for someone to make a heart, but it's just so rude to like approach us like this, you know. And I don't know. It feels like there's no way to talk to him anyway. So.
Oh no! Absolutely. He just, you could call him rude. It changes the tone of it a little bit, but not terribly. Don't worry about like the vibes. And he's just like, yes, got it. I understand. Like, it doesn't go to like silly levels of it, but there is a wave of understanding that he is hurting you.
Mm.
Like, he looks around again, and he just sets Pim down with Justin. And he's not much of a healer for Nichol or MEDAHJ, but it's not hurting anymore.
Mm.
Like, it's that increasing in pain. It still lingeringly hurts. But Ento, if you want to take care of the injured, I would understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna see to the injured and try to see what I can do for both of them.
Yeah, Nichol is at this point is basically when he's getting treated, he's pretty much going to collapse pretty much bonelessly, just focusing on trying to stay conscious as opposed to actually talking or yelling or screaming or anything.
One quick second, let me make sure everything's set up there.
Ento is like trying to figure out, like he's pulling out materials to build a splint for Nichol, but at the same time he's like, how do I splint his whole body?
Right.
Am I able to help out with artisan?
Absolutely, and you're still in hell, so you can.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. I would like to do all of that. Wait, can I do both hellish and artisan? Since
Absolutely, you can roll 3d20.
Okay, I would like to roll 3d20.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna roll 2d20 for medicine.
Yes. Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Oh, I'm such a good doctor.
What do MEDAHJ? No, I'm sorry. What do AURELIE's splints look like in this situation? What does you two's medicine look like to take care of these two? Because like it's perfect. You guys do it exactly as they need it.
I usually work with metals, so I was thinking some kind of like molding some kind of metal to whatever splint he needs, or like, I imagine somewhat T-pose kind of like concoction.
We're basically putting him in like a full traction setup.
Ah, but it's beautiful. You know what? Give it the fragile tag, Nichol. Lose it. They perfectly set your bones.
Yes.
All right.
It's like, but let's look at your self-sacrificing tag at some point. So, Nichol, full traction. MEDAHJ, what's it like for you? Like, how can they help you? Because you're super disassociated right now.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get you back?
I think with like smells, scents maybe, and sounds probably. So since I was in, is it Avernus? Avernus. It's just sounds from the ocean and smells of like, I don't know, apple pie.
Ento could
Apples
pull out some
confirmed.
smelling salts.
Yeah, those would work.
That's not even a
Shouldn't take
joke.
something from chat.
Yeah, go for it.
Ento's hands probably are smelling salts at this point.
But we have the smelling salts from Alkali as well that work like smelling salts but smell like your favorite thing.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Ento whips some of that out and like holds the little vial underneath your nose and kind of like shakes you a little bit, like, hey, you're good, you're okay, listen to my voice, you're okay.
Thank you. And then MEDAHJ goes and throws up somewhere.
Eustace sits in front of him, like, as you gather yourself after being like pulled around. He's completely let go of the strings style. You still feel there's a drawnness to him, and your heart is beating not faster, but louder. Like you feel your blood running through your veins physically with percussion.
She's gonna kind of approach him, like, while holding Justin like a vice at this point. Um, but like kind of approach him as he's sitting in front of her and just kind of stand there in front of him and just be like, all right, so my son is your heart and you need a heart. So what do we do? Because you're not getting him back. I can promise you that.
He was like, I've heard rumors. And he's just like, and know this. This is a courtesy I'm extending you. If I wanted it, I would rip it from you. That is him being incredibly cocky. You can roll against, like, if it's intimidating, if you believe him or not. I'm not honestly sure. I think if all of Lockstitch stood up to him, you could probably beat him.
Pim enjoys cocky, so she's intrigued. She's waiting for the pitch.
That, for one reason or another, is my heart. It is what I need to be whole and what I need to get out of this place, out of the layers. And he looks over at Aurelie. He's just like, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yep. Layers, hearts. I'm Aurelie still feels a little dizzy, so she's catching everything, but she's also very much like, this guy's too much pain. Can't even listen to him right now. But she agrees.
I would like to show the world a real devil. And it's just like, I need to be whole to do it. And he like points at the heart. But I have heard plenty stories, and there are rumors that the Lockstitch can build hearts. Is there any truth to this rumor?
Like Leto's?
We've done it for Leto, and Leto had a silver heart. We also made Grandmain a gold heart. Like, you guys know how to make them.
Yes. There's truth to it.
He's like, well then. He hands you a blueprint, and immediately this all feels incredibly staged. Like, he's like, good, I need this. And it is the specs of an incredibly powerful piece of machinery mixed with magic. Like, it is a heart. It looks like it could pump. It looks like it could pump the weir. The weir, for those who are new, is a tree the size of a continent, basically, that pumps magic throughout the world. All across the Echo, it pumps magic through these brass pipes. And then he points to a list. He's just like, don't forget the special requirements that I have. And then in your head, you get a flash of yourself in Valkyrie-esque, like somewhere between Carnage and a Valkyrie. And you feel just you will be greatly rewarded. But he did not say that.
Can Aurelie snatch the blueprints again because she doesn't want to see no paperwork again, but snatches it to kind of analyze just everything, just to kind of check that everything's kind of in order. There's no things hidden up his sleeve.
Absolutely. If Pim wants you to look it over, I would let you look it over. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
This isn't even a roll. Orly, you are the right person to look over these blueprints.
Yes.
He's looking for you to construct a heart that is the size of about the size of a football field. That's the physical size of it. It is made of alloys that are gold, silver, brass, and like a bunch of other metals. It is filled with runes and runic languages and a bunch of other divinations all the way through it that will power it on like an infinite loop, and it will be able to amplify magic at a level that you don't like, your numbers don't go. Like, this thing is going to be incredibly powerful. However, you don't know how they would use it.
Can
There-
I?
Oh, sorry. Real quick. The list at the side are tags. There are 5 of them. You know that you only need 3 of them to complete it. But any of these 5 could do it. There is innocent, sacred, loved, fallen, and just. Tim, in your head, you see as Orly's going over, like as she's reading it, even if she's not reading it out loud, your eyes are drawn to those tags, and you see it is removing those tags from things that have them.
Mm-hmm. Can you read them again real quick?
I would love to, but I lost. Innocent, sacred, loved, fallen, and what did I say last?
Just.
Just. So, thank you.
Okay.
You need 3 of those. Each one will level up your hell. Will give you an experience into your hellish.
Okay.
As though you rolled a 20. But you do need to take them. However that means.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like a fine contract, more or less, Orly. It is an incredibly powerful thing, and it's the most raw magic that you've ever hypothetically seen. Like, it's kind of like implying there's more numbers out there than we already thought. But this dude's gonna get real cool if he does it.
So, if I build this thing for you, I get to keep Justin.
You get to keep it with my blessing. And when he says blessing, your heart beats and like you feel invigorated. You feel a little bit more feral. And then it fades. It fades pretty quickly.
Well, I'm not going to let you take my son. So I will build your heart.
He raises his arms out, and you all feel just relief, but maybe it's not so much relief in like you are suddenly comforted. It's you suddenly realize that noise went away.
Mm.
Like that loud TV that's been in the background finally turned off. The buzzing stopped. And he raises his arms outstretched, and in that moment, he looks like your greatest fears.
Mm.
Everybody except for Pim. And there's a contract right in front of you, Pim. Just one heart.
Heart for heart.
That it's in simply those terms.
Pim's gonna glance at him kind of begrudgingly, and she's gonna look at Justin, who is probably chewing on his own foot or something, and just grab a pen. Probably one of the many that MEDAHJ had conjured up earlier, because she too thought they were pretty pens, and she is a thief after all. So, and look at him dead in the eyes as she signs the contract.
And you feel as though your blood is on fire. And it looks for a moment like Pim's blood might be on fire. That cute little creature, Justin, like its limbs expand ridiculously. It gets extra joints. Its antlers grow massive and sharp for a moment as this hellish creation roars and then snaps back into a tiny little creature.
He grew up for a minute. Right.
And Eustace just claps his hands and is very excited. And you are all not relieved. As Nichol, all of your bones are still very much broken. You're going to recover quite easily, quite well. You've got some great doctoring going on. But and MEDAHJ is still going to, like, I don't think you have access to your magic for a couple of days.
Oof.
You just can't bring it forth. Like every time you try, it's vertigo, you know? It's like a lingering dizziness that that will go away, but probably time for you all to just... Are you all going back to the silver symbol?
I mean, y'all did agree to go meet with the captain. Obviously, things got a little bit weird, but like, I mean, we did help you quit your job.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. My mic was very far. Yes.
The idea of
Say
currently
again?
the idea that all of Nichol's bones are broken. He's wrapped in I keep thinking erector set, like traction style. and MEDAHJ just keeps like disassociating.
Ento periodically puts the smelling salts under her nose.
We should definitely get back to the thimble, and probably to the hospital immediately.
I second that notion. I feel like we've spent a little too long in hell. I would like to see other parts of this beautiful world.
All right, that's easy enough. Let's just warp you out like the devil behind you is just, don't worry, I'll take care of this one, and pats MEDAHJ on the shoulder. And all of you feel reality around you rip as you fall through and land in the hospital in the silver thimble.
Ooh.
Nichol can't lay down because the traction you did had him standing up.
You're gonna need to be T-posing like that for about a week at least.
He wanted to stay standing.
Meets like the ship or something, so I can have like, good view. That and maybe painkillers. A lot of painkillers.
I'll duct tape you to the window, buddy.
We've got a hand truck, a hand dolly thing that we just
Yeah.
kind of like wheel him over to the window.
We could take him for walkies.
We can take it for walkies. It's like I just promised one of the most powerful creatures we've run into that I was gonna make him something that's gonna make him infinitely more powerful. Let's take him for walkies.
Oh my goodness, we could take him to the skate park with us.
Oh my goodness!
Right?
Who's kick flipping Nichol?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So, now that we're in the hospital and everybody's safe technically, how am I feeling?
Your heart beats way louder. I think that is not like a flaw tag, but something that you could use in the future. That I don't want to say like the One Punch Man King character, but kind of.
I don't understand what that means.
Your heart beats so loud that other people can hear it and get intimidated by it.
Okay. So, intimidation. Heart pumpy.
And you can come up with however it looks, but you get to use your hellish tag to remove any of those target tags. Like, you have to identify that something has that tag, and then it's up to you to remove it. And I know some of those seem like they have to be people, but they don't have to be people.
You think that I'm gonna have a moral issue here?
I'm just like throwing it out there if you're gonna kill an innocent person.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, sir, anything could be innocent. So I might not have to kill a person. That's good. I don't want to kill an innocent person.
Squirrel at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my god. Corey just kicked it. He
I just did that as the Dark Urge this morning.
I accidentally did it, like the first time we did it on my good playthrough.
Oh gosh. I think it's got to be something cool. Like I'm gonna have to think on how to tag vampire my way through.
But each time you level up, I will give you more hellish. Like, your hellish is that flavor.
Okay.
And you will see it, that as you and Justin, you becoming very witchy from, like, the heart games is the direction I think we're going, right?
That was definitely like one of the abilities that I wanted to go for, was the being able to merge.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the directions I'm... That's going to become your heart, I think, based on the contract you signed, but still a other person, like a familiar.
Okay.
You're not fusing completely. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I've got like I know we had talked about it in the thing, like I have a very kind of defined image in my head of where I want it to go, so.
Absolutely. And yeah, for everybody else, we're back here. Orally, you are out of hell. The silver thimble, magically, a lot different than hell. It is, first off, there's no like touchpad computers, nobody has cell phones. Your stuff like has shifted to around the technology level we are. It still works that way, but now it makes sense different. You can still broadcast, but it's a lot of crystals making it work. A lot of like somewhere between 1930s steampunk and magic. Very deco punk is how we like to describe it.
That's perfect. Oh, that reminds me. When did our live stream end, or is it still going on?
It's probably still going on.
Okay.
So, wait, what were you guys filming when Pim was signing a deal with the devil? What were you streaming?
Well, I was the last to hold it while they were trying to get the compression socks off, and I probably, or MEDAHJ probably dropped it when the chest pounding started. So we probably stopped streaming then, or was streaming the floor. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean,
There, not everybody knows I signed a contract with the fucking Super Devil.
Oh no.
Good. Let's keep it that way. 'Cause guess who's gonna have a shit? Hey, and I don't want them knowing. Fuck you, Caustic. I love you.
okay. I think the only fair thing that we can do there is, because Pim's the only one with any like worry about it going good or bad. Pim, you get to roll the 20-sider. That a 20
It decides.
means they didn't. Yeah, a 20 means you decided where that camera was. It could have just been filming, like AURELIE and Ento's like repairing Nichol's body, or it could have just gone off. Closer to a 20, the more control you have over that. Closer to a 1, the more the camera is definitely facing you.
Caustic, I just don't want you yelling at me. That's why. Alright, let's roll this 20 to see if Caustic yells at me or not. Wow.
Right
11.
in the middle. What does that mean? Does it mean like you were talking, like the camera caught you like talking to them, but no audio?
I think maybe they could see it happening, but they have no clue what the contract entails. Like, they might have seen me sign something or seen me talking to this guy, but they don't know what the contract entails.
Absolutely. It's enough to get everybody suspicious, but not...
Yes. And I'll just tell them that I gave him my phone number because I thought he was cute. God.
And yeah,
God damn it, Kay.
it's just like, and then you guys all like wreck everybody watching. The idea that people have been watching this whole thing is hilarious to me, though. I keep forgetting that.
Compressions. Nobody's ever gonna shake Ento's hand ever again.
At least his hand didn't touch Craig.
True.
Don't worry, everyone. I sanitized my hands when we got back. It's a little squirt of hand sanitizer, barely enough to cover all of his hands.
Absolutely. And yeah, that is the crew's introduction to you all.
Yay.
Yay.
So, thank you all so much. Like, let's go over where we'd put experience. So, you can put one experience at the end of the game, in one of the tags that you used. Orally, you definitely used artisan and hellish today multiple
Yes.
times. Which
Yes.
one would you like to put an experience in?
Oh, I think artisan.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay, and then Ento, I know that you are stepping back, but medic or muscular, which one did you?
Medic probably.
Yeah,
Use that one more often.
It would really put medic on display. It gross.
Toenails.
Nichol? No, sorry, MEDAHJ.
Mm.
Yeah, we saw you use Tinkerer and Magical. Which one do you think?
I think I want to go towards magical.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mm.
And next is Nichol. It has to be Elementalist. No, or self-sacrificing. Where do you want to put it?
I'm thinking that'd have to be self-sacrificing. He used a bit of ice stuff, but it wasn't like showing off the ice stuff. I definitely think it has to be the self-sacrificing flaw.
Yeah, just standing there, like refusing to fall is like a good story. All right, Pim, it's got to be hellish, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna sign a hell contract in the game, I think we're gonna have to +1 hellish here.
Mm.
Dunzo.
So absolutely. I'm losing my voice pretty hard apparently. And this is the captain wants to recruit MEDAHJ. Like that was her goal, but Aurelie is icing on the cake to the next level. It's amazing. Very excited to have her. Very excited to like get her on the adventure. But so those things are happening in the background. MEDAHJ and Orly, if you want, because that's the game. When your characters join up with the crew, it's uniforms, and you'll be like given departments, and you can go into the RP chat and introduce yourselves. We have a bunch of RP things, and people would love to set them up for you. No pressure. Like if you want to get like an RP going, you can ask literally anybody, and they would love to start one for you.
What is an RP?
So, in our Discord, we have our RP channels that are, it's just for role playing. And we just can do it in text. It's like your character can talk to characters that we don't, because it's only like 3 hours a month that we get to see your character. Some more, some less, but on average 3 hours a month. But in there, you could have conversations that you want people to know that you would have.
Oh.
Like setting up your room. If you think it's important, then there it is. If you want to be like, I would go to the communal, or like, I think we have an art center now. We have a community center now that one of our players, Kay, runs. And if you went to them and was just like, I would like to introduce myself, and they could put on an RP dance or something. Or just a place to be like, hey, come and like, we'll introduce ourselves. Everybody in the community would love to have you, but no pressure.
Oh, that
Okay,
sounds
I'm
very
very
cool.
interested, yes.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Just like everybody would be losing their minds. But so yeah, you're here, and now the main thing. So, the main thing that Lockstitch does is they adventure for a living. You all get paid, and it's an amount of money that you can live completely comfortably. You can say that you go out and buy like things, like it's absolutely fine. We never really worry about how much money your characters have. Some characters literally are rich though, like tag wise are rich. So those characters are buck wild. Like Pim runs a business, but I don't think she's rich from